Welcome in, have a seat. Kick back and relax, cause it's that time of the week. How's your day? Was it great? Well, it'll get better with Otalku Cafe. Nostalgia, let the memories bloom. All these stories in my head are gonna make me go boom. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah. Yeah. Kick back and relax, turn the volume to the max, bob your head until you're dead. Yeah.
Konbanwa, my friends, and welcome back to another edition of the Otalku Cafe. We are near the finishing line for the spring lineup. Who knows what we're going to talk about? Don't trust sake from a demon woman. All this and more. I am Matt Yokozu and your headship. And to join me, the man with technical difficulties everywhere, all at once. The co-host, co-CEO, Ethan, what's up?
I have physical difficulties. I have technical difficulties. I've got all sorts of difficulties in life.
Yep, but you made it today. You did make it today.
Come hell or high water, I fucking made it. I like, by the way, with the background, and then you see like us, it'll be like two giant earrings.
Yeah,
on this fucking psycho demon.
Pretty much. And I thought it was a fitting picture. It fit with the title.
It's a dope picture.
Oh yeah,
it's a dope picture.
So all right, we're ready. But now, we're almost done. A good chunk will end next week, and then the rest the week after that. And when we do our award show, the only thing that's the finale of is Apothecary,
which is a shame.
Yeah, but at least they gave us the heads up like a month in advance.
It's still not going to preclude it from taking a spot in my top 3.
No. It's staying where it is on mine. Just
yes, Sean, I am back. Tadaima.
Yep. Thank you, Starman, for filling in, and thank you for Chris for the past few weeks. Will he be here next week? We don't know. We'll find out.
I plan to because I don't have much planned this weekend. So
fingers crossed, people. And half these shows will be gone next week. So
yeah.
But we will get to some of these news, and then we'll just get to our stuff. I'm going to start with disappointing news. The beginning after the end, season 2, is official for spring next year. They didn't wait till the finale. They waited for the penultimate to announce it.
Because it was so widely regarded, bro. That's why.
It's like, oh yeah, like hey, you all love it. You all love this so much. We're gonna give it to you.
Yes.
Still Studio A Cats.
Yes. It's so widely regarded. That's why, bro.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, that's not.
I don't. I dropped it halfway through. I'm good. I don't need it anymore. It was just not worth it. I'm sure the writing's good once you get past the Mushoku Tensei shit. But the studio sucks. That's really it. It's the studio shit. They have done nothing but mediocre shit.
Naruhodo.
So I get it. They read the source material, but maybe someone good out there could have taken it.
Maybe.
But unfortunately, it's not. All right, now some positive news. Ronin Warriors sequel anime announced for winter 2026. And the last time we had something like this was 1988.
That they did a Shonen Warrior,
Ronin
Ronin Warrior. Sorry.
or Samurai Troopers.
Okay.
So it's like close to 40-year anniversary, but not quite. But it's good. It's gonna be a good way to start off the 2026 year.
So it's a remake.
It's an actual sequel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
40. Jesus, I think that probably
nearly
takes
40 years later,
that takes the cake of longest wait for a sequel, eh?
right?
That puts ReZero season 2 and what's it called? Made in Abyss
Oh,
season 2.
thankfully, a ReZero season 4 is next year.
Yes, that is true. We have to wait.
We'll have to wait like 3 to 5 years.
Holy balls, Batman!
Golden Kamuy is getting a spin-off OVA in October. I can't wait.
All right.
The web manga I Want to End This Love Game is getting a TV anime. In 6th grade, childhood friends Yukika Asagi and Miku Sakura create a game with the objective to embarrass the other person by taking turns saying I love you. 40 years later, even as they're entering high school, the two are still trying to one-up the other and claim victory. However, as tender feelings begin to bloom in their hearts, the simple phrase has taken on a new meaning beyond the rules of the game. With the passing of each day, the urge to become more than childhood friends grows. Both Yukika and Miku resist making the first move, hesitant about what is in stone once the family game ends. Well, they're childhood friends, so no one's going to win.
Someone always wins. Someone always wins.
But they're not going to be with each other. More disappointment. Second and third season. Third!
Yes.
Of Ninja Kamui.
Yes.
3!
Yes.
What? And the second one is called Red Vendetta.
Why not?
What? He got his revenge, kind of. Now
I mean, hey, that was only
there's more vengeance.
Yeah, now he's got to go to Europe. He's got to go to
We're gonna go to Washington.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Africa. Yeah,
I'm sure someone there killed my wife. So one of them there was in cahoots. I'll kill that person.
Yeah, someone in South Africa.
The person that stood there in the background. Yeah, I'll kill that fucker too.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Fuck it. We ball. Fuck it.
Season 3 of Isekai Quartet is official.
I'm excited. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I thought it'd be done after the movie, but no, we're getting more, and looks like we're getting Eminence and Shadow involved too. So
Eminence and Shadow.
Yep.
That's not even on Crunchyroll.
Don't matter. It's Isekai, and he has made an appearance here and there, so looks like he's gonna be part of the lineup with, unfortunately, still Shield Hero.
I mean, as long as Cautious Hero's there. Cautious Hero. You seen Cautious Hero?
Oh yeah, I did.
Bro, it is low-key sleeper. Cautious Hero is such a low-key sleeper. It is so fucking hilarious.
Oh, they did show up at the end of season 2.
I know, and I was like,
hopefully we'll see them a little bit.
I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
We need more Tanya. We need more Cautious Hero. And now we're gonna see fucking this dweeb.
Yep.
In season 3.
Yeah, we're getting sick because his harem of bitches are the ones that carry the show.
Bro, fucking Shadow, Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Echo, Bravo,
and then there's Sin.
They're all Sims.
It's every single one. All right. Also, real quick, they're also going to try to get Ms. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid for this year for the movie. We'll find out if that actually happens. And then finally, the Rascal movie, if you missed it last year, is coming to Crunchyroll June 19th.
That's good.
Yeah, actually, no, not the double feature one, just the regular movie. I'm sorry. The regular movie one, the first one.
The OG movie.
Yeah, that comes out June 19th. So,
after I spent $40 on it like 3 years ago.
Yeah, so Thursday.
Except Pirate Sites, but
yeah. Yeah, and same with the last of the Given movies, because I, oh yeah, it's gonna be yesterday only, and I had no time yesterday,
Ah, so
so it's like all right, so it's kind of like all right, cool. At least I can wait like a month or two. But all right, that is it for the news. So let's get to some of our solos. Even you said you got a couple, right?
yeah, I've got about 3 of them.
All right,
So for those, I am not caught up on Fire Force. That is the absolute last anime I need to watch. I'm 3 behind on Fire Force. So no update this week on Fire Force from me. The other one I didn't get a chance to watch is Takamine, because for those who are watching Takamine, they've severely delayed the series, and I haven't heard any news of this because of all the censorship and shit. So episode 10 didn't drop for like a week and a half, and then they just dropped episode 11, I think yesterday, with episode 2 of the finale coming tomorrow as we record. Right. So I haven't watched the other 2 episodes because I just haven't been in the mood to watch pervy anime. So those are the 2 that you're not getting a review on this week. I will go with the first one, which is Killing Slimes. I can't wait for this to be over. Like, this is a cute anime when I watched it during season 1, and season 2 is a lot of the same, and I just don't care. I really don't care. Everything kind of focuses this week's episode focuses on Pekora, the demon queen, and she wants Azusa to come to her birthday party. She basically gives everybody in the house gifts as like, hey, just giving you some friendly gifts. And then she's like, oh, I want you to come to my birthday party. And they're like, oh, well, I'll show up. And she's like, no, the girls have you all the time whenever they want. I never get you. I want you to come by yourself. Okay, sure. It's your birthday. So she goes to the birthday. They have this lavish, like, extravaganza. Everything is good. And then Pekora brings Azusa to a private room so they can have dinner. Okay, no problem. So she proceeds to have dinner with them, right? With her, rather. And was like, hey, I changed my mind. Can you stay for 5 days? And she's like, well, 5 days is a lot, but it's for you. It's your birthday. Sure, I don't mind. I'll stay the 5 days. And so she's like, okay, so here's your food. It's this gorgeous, like, steak-looking food, and it's topped with mushrooms. If anybody who's watched the series knows about mushrooms, normally mushrooms always have some sort of negative connotation to them because they always do something to somebody. In most instances, they make them into, like, chibi or into fucking loli, right? Yeah. So she eats the mushrooms, they're not thinking of anything, and she's like, oh, I feel funny. And as she's saying that, basically, Pekora's like, I really wanted one thing for my birthday. And you see Azusa transform, and she transforms into a fox girl. And she's like, I really wanted a cute fox girl I can cuddle with for the next 5 days. So thank you. Like, you've ate enough mushrooms. It'll be about 5 days before you transform back to a human. Thank you so much. You're a fox girl now. And she's like, okay. How the hell did I get syrup on my fucking... I haven't had syrup in months.
I don't know, Ethan. How did you get syrup on?
How did I get syrup on my mouse? That's peculiar as shit. Anyway, yeah, so she turns into a fox girl, and you see Pekora cuddling with her, and all of a sudden she has this hankering for tofu, and she goes all around the castle causing a bunch of mayhem because she's a fox girl trying to find tofu. Eventually they give her the tofu, and eventually all the main characters of the series, of the demon part of the series, end up cuddling with her in bed, with her tail, giant fluffy tail, to end the episode. Big fucking deal. I gotta do it.
Big fucking deal.
I gotta do it in sign language. My dad taught me. This is one of the few things my dad taught me in sign language. Big fucking deal. That's legitimately how you say big deal in sign language. Big fucking deal.
Yeah, anyway. You'll have a hearing impaired girl that tell you this the best decided thing. They'll go big fucking deal.
I learned another one too.
But
bullshit. Get it?
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
So the power that's it. The bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah.
Oh, you're mocking them bullshit. Fuck you.
Yes. So those are 2 things I know in sign language, other than like the middle finger and the thumbs up. Good. Those are the 2 other things I know. Okay. Anyway, so that's that. Moving on. We'll move on to Witch Watch. Witch Watch is pretty solid. Basically, and I got to get the character names because I'm not well versed in it yet. Where the fuck is Witch Watch? I don't see Witch Watch. Here she is. Witch Watch. Nemu. Okay, so basically the episode starts off Kind of in two directions. The first direction is basically we see what's his face? Kanshi. It's a rainy day first off, and they're like, oh, let's go home. Kanshi basically goes after he's trying to find like leads on something, right? On something that's going on. So he ends up saving Keigo. Keigo's getting his ass beat by some bully. And the bully's basically saying, like, oh, we have these candies, right? We eat these candies and it removes our inhibitions. And they basically, like, the guy who gives us this candies, his name is Wolf, and he calls us his dogs, right? The irony's there, but he calls us our dogs. And basically, whenever he summons us, we all gather, da 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 da, right? And so, uh, what's his face? Kanshi ends up trying to fight Wolf on behalf of Keigo and gets his ass completely beat. Like he puts up a fight, but he still gets his ass kicked by Keigo. I'm sorry, not by Keigo, by Wolf. And meanwhile, while this is happening, Moi-chan and what's her face, Nico, they go home and we see Nemu pop up directly in front of them, not as a cat, but as herself. And they're like, "Oh, who's this random witch girl?" And Nico doesn't really know of her specifically, but she knows her family when she introduces herself. And basically, Nemu's there not to like fawn over Moi-chan like she's done through most of the season, but as we recall in the previous episode, I don't know if Chris talked about it in the previous episode, but it ends with her after running away, being scared of Nico and Moi. She ends up running into like a forest, weird forest, and she sees who ends up being Wolf and a warlock basically saying like, "Oh, we're gonna capture Nico," and so she comes over to tell them this. And so Nico's or Moy's like, "Thank you so much. We'll keep our eye out. Let's try and find like where they're at." And as we go through the episode, Nemu quickly realizes that she fell through kind of like this weird portal because she's a cat. So it's in a low-lying area with a magical circle, and she was only able to access it because she was a cat. She eventually does find location while she was searching for it, and she ends up teleporting back to that like weird space-time area. So she gets there and she overhears like, "Hey, it's about to pop off," and I'm gonna mute this because never fails. Why is it that they always want to talk when we're recording? Makes no sense.
Oh, I don't know.
Always does that. Anyway,
So just mute him.
she goes into the space-time area. She overhears we're going to execute our plan. We're going to do it. And as she's trying to run away, she's like, crap, I got to let them know. She gets caught by the warlock, whose name we still don't really have. And she ends up getting put to sleep, right? And she's going to just stay in the space-time continuum. She's put to sleep. That's that. And basically, Moi puts everything together. What's it called? The prophecy that here at the beginning of the year was rain, dogs, and I think drops or something like that, right? And the name of the candy is called Drops. So they put two and two together, like, oh, this is the prophecy. This is really happening. And we see Keigo. Keigo's like, hey, I want to be of use to you. He has a nice sentimental moment where he's like, I don't really have friends. I became a shut-in after I like hurt my ankle in a car accident because I used to be a figure skater. And I have no friends, and so you guys are like my real friends, and I want to be of help to you. So he's like, okay, cool, be of help to us. So he ends up signing up for this website because the only way that you can get the drops is if you sign up on this like super sketchy website and they send you the candy, right? So he signs up for the website, he gets Wolf's contact information, and Wolf's like, oh, they're summoning everybody. It's go time, right?
Right.
So Nico, a semi-recovered Khan, and Moi and Keigo, they all are running to the spot where the meetup's going to happen. And Keigo peculiarly basically holds Moi back. And basically Moi and him transport using one of those transporter like thingamabobbers, right? That we had mentioned, the time space. And so them two get put in the time space. And that leaves a semi-wounded Khan and Nico out back in the world, like trying to, fight for themselves, basically. We don't see what happens to them for the remainder of the episode, but they're essentially alone. When Keigo comes back, basically we find out that Wolf and the Warlock used Keigo in order to lure Moi by himself. So the Keigo that you saw there wasn't really like in that like sequence when he's like, I don't have friends and everything. That really wasn't the real Keigo. That was like a like transformation of Keigo. And basically who transforms from Keigo is Wolf. So I don't know if Keigo is Wolf or Wolf transformed from Keigo, but basically Wolf and Moy are now alone in the space-time continuum, and Moy can't defend Nico in the battle against the Warlock and like these 50 quote unquote dogs that are like kind of like bewitched zombie type fucking humans. And we also find out that as a junior witch, you have like a limiter, a magic limiter put on you, so you can't use your powers against other witches, or you can't use your powers in a negative way until you get the limiter taken off of you. So not only that, Nico's fairly pointless outside of like the most basic of healing magic. Nico's really pointless in this battle. So essentially, it's going to be Khan versus 50 people in the Warlock, unless Moy is able to defeat Wolf in the time space. So pretty interesting developments from that perspective. And then the final anime I have is Boy Girl Friendship. Boy Girl Friendship has picked up pretty considerably, I'd say so. Boy Girl Friendship was pretty solid this week. Basically, we see what's his face? You finishes the piece that he wanted to do with the sunflowers, and he finds himself a little bit distracted by everything going on around him, but he's still determined to finish everything, right? And so he finishes the tiara. He ends up making a tiara, sunflower tiara. Comes out really pretty. Everything is well. And he basically, while he's doing this, he goes to what's her face, to Himari, and was like, hey, I'm not going to pretend that yesterday didn't happen. So when this entire thing is over with Inamoto's sister and everything, and we got you here, you're going to stay in the countryside with me, like I have something to tell you. Basically he's hinting at confessing. And so as he's talking with Himari's brother's like, hey, I want to see the tiara again. It's such a nice tiara. I want to really revel in it. He's like, oh, you're so silly. He opens the box and he sees the tiara's dead. Like the flowers are dying. So it means that he screwed up somewhere in taking them out before they could be preserved. So they're dying. So he's like, fuck. So his original idea kind of goes to shit. In a few days, he comes up with a makeup idea. It looks pretty solid, not as good as the first one, but pretty solid. Should be enough to pass, right? And so the day of the process, right? That like bet, it comes to fruition, and basically, what's her face? Whose name I'm forgetting. She's not even in the sheet. That's not helpful. But we'll say Inamoto's sister. Inamoto's sister judges, and she's like, oh, this is a really nice piece. But why did you think that your secondary piece would be the one to overtake me? And she's like, Yu's like, how did you know this? Da 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 da. Like, oh, you think that like you could just and she basically goes off on him, like, oh, you can't, like, you think the secondary piece is really gonna matter? Like, like you put all your effort for nothing, you fail, da 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 da, whatever. And so he loses the bet. And so when all things are said, right, he's trying to figure out how the hell did she find out about everything? And he turns to his own sister, Sakura. And basically, Sakura tells him, like, you've been fucking around too much. You've been so obsessed with love. You've been so obsessed with everything. You take your business as a joke. And you gets pissed off. He's like, you think this is a joke? You think everything I'm working for is a joke? And she's like, here. She opens up a box. And she's like, what do you see in the box? And it's his return pieces from earlier in the season, all the pieces that were returned. He's like, yeah, these are the return pieces. She's like, look at the quality. And he looks and he sees that the quality of the pieces aren't pristine. They're pretty shit quality. And he's like, ever since you started getting your head filled with all this bullshit around you, the quality of your work has gone down. You're treating this as a joke. You don't care. You're not putting effort into it the way you should. You don't deserve anything, basically. It's like, you don't deserve Himari. You don't deserve to keep this business going. You don't deserve it. And she fucks off, right? So she basically fucked over her brother to teach him a lesson about solid work, which is completely fucked up. That's worst sister of the year. But they lose. Himari now has to go to Tokyo. And the episode ends really nicely. They're taking a walk near the beach and they hold hands for a little bit. And basically the episode ends with Himari questioning Yu on what they're going to do about their relationship moving forward. So more to be had from that perspective.
Alrighty, very good. And those were your three, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right, I got a few, so let's just get to it. Penultimate Harasan Season 2. Cultural Festival. They all have tasks, and Aharon can do basically everything. And Raido is still trying to figure out what he wants to do after he graduates, because Aharon's already gonna go try to be an art teacher. So Raido is still like, what am I good at? And turns out not a whole lot. Not great at drawing. He's not. Whatever he tries to do, it's stressing him out for it. But even Aharon's like, everyone goes at their own pace. Like you'll find your thing, even if he has to do like a liberal arts major to figure out what he wants to do type of shit. But yeah, they're gonna do a cafe, obviously. They don't really focus on that, thankfully. Like it's not gonna be like it's not the whole episode basically, which is good. And they're getting some stuff done, and Raido actually wrote in the diary they both share. So you see writing in it, and he wants to give it to Aharon, but it's like, yeah, you know what? It's not the right time right now. But eventually, at school hours, Aharon sees it when she actually bumped into their desk and it fell out. And she seemed kind of upset about what she saw in there, and we find, and I'll get to that later. She stays up all night working on seems like it's a video project. And I got to the point where she oversleeps. The festival started. Aharon doesn't show up, and so Raido says, like, you know what? I think I know where she is, because he saw her on the bus, but it seemed like she passed out while still in the bus. So okay, Joe's like the last stop is usually around the beach area. Aharon, you see her like a little upset, like while standing in the water. Raido goes up to her, and Aharon talked about how she read what he wrote, basically saying how he wants to be like Aharon, like she's smart, courageous, kind, like she makes him want to be better, want to do better. Even though Aharon's like this is because of him, like how he helped her out, like whenever they were together and everything. So they talk, they're happy, all things are normal. They get back to school for the cultural festival. They get to enjoy a little bit of it, well, work it essentially. That's nice, but it ends with Aharon showing Raido, Mitsuki, Riku, like all the friends. What she's been working on, it was basically a collage of all precious memories they all share together. Like, yeah, time's gonna pass. We're all gonna go separate ways soon, but these are the moments I enjoy, and we'll all essentially meet up again. That type of thing. Because I'm pretty sure the finale is gonna be the graduation episode. And maybe a time skip. We'll see. But nice stuff. You're not watching Lazarus, right?
No.
Okay. There's finally a clue to where they can find Skinner, and it's in Pakistan.
Asking around the corner. What?
Pakistan. Well, same shit, but oh, we like you guys. Don't worry. Come.
You guys are our friends too.
Yes, everyone's our friend, except for a certain group of people.
Yes.
Yeah, but so Eliana and Doug get on the plane to go to Pakistan, and Doug notices that Eliana, her face is red, and he's like, "Are you give a fever or anything? Because that's a sign for the drug that's basically going to kill everyone." She's like, "Oh no, oh yeah, I took my temperature, no fever." She's lying. Her wrist shows her fever, temperature of 101 degrees.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So while that is happening, Hirsch is confronting another group, saying, "Hey, I know you hired someone to put the hit on Axel because he knows too much from being experimented on, so call off the hit because we're trying to save people. They're like, such accusations. No, how about we detain you instead?
Mm.
So Hirsch is in custody. Christine and Leland, they're waiting around on standby. They don't know everything's going on yet. And Axel, he's being hunted down by this hitman. And the animation for this is cool. It's just a shame it took this long for stuff to happen. And we got like 2 episodes left.
So she's gonna die in the season finale, probably.
I see her dying. I said probably no. All of humanity could die. But if
It's either that or she's gonna die or about to be on the brink of death after they get the cure from him, and then she'll be like magically saved.
Well, no, because the whole humanity ends in 5 days, so they have 5 days to find him, and that's when Skinner dies because like he's gonna die first, and now there's no cure. Good luck. So finding him, convincing him to make the cure, and potentially make it if he didn't make it.
It's gonna be something.
All that in 5
push that
days.
button. It'll make the cure right now.
No, he doesn't want to. Like, maybe you all need to die to start over. Because humanity's corrupted, climate change, all this shit. So you know what?
In real life, he's not that far off.
I think that's the point that Watanabe is trying to make.
He's like, maybe this isn't such a bad idea.
It's like you know what? This is humanity's mistake. So let's make this drug to basically kill everyone. But the hitman is trying to fight Axel. He's doing his parkour, dodging for. And this hitman sees a certain necklace that Axel is wearing, and apparently they grew up from the same orphanage. And he's like, "Why do you have that type of thing?" So Axel has a cleaver, while the other guy has a lance. They throw them at each other. Like lance through the side of the gut, and the cleaver got hit on the guy's leg. I think on the leg.
I tell you what. After throwing, last week when I didn't do the podcast,
Yeah.
I went to do axe throwing.
Actually,
it was the day afterwards. It was the day afterwards.
I still need to do that.
First off, it's fun. Second off, it's harder than what they make it look like on TV
I'm sure.
or anywhere else. The amount of times the axe will bounce off and not like touch anything, it's more times than not.
You gotta get like a lot of force into it. Yes.
No, it's not a lot of force. It's depending on the type of axe. They're still dangerous. You have to sign a waiver.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
You have to sign a waiver, because it's a real axe and it's real wood, but it's not like sharpened where you can like immediately chop off your arm. But the point is though, if you throw you
might actually hit someone.
Yeah, if you throw the axe, and it's in a net and stuff, so you're fine. But if you throw the axe, the likelihood you can dodge it or bounce off is higher than you think. So when you say you threw a cleaver, it's like, well, it depends on the range, but realistically, in theory, you could get away from a cleaver if somebody threw it at you.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's not impossible. If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a cleaver.
Well, as I said, that was just like they just wanted to kill each other type of thing. So, but Axel's bleeding out, and as the hitman is trying to go after him, you see Christine with the gun, try to shoot him. The hitman goes away. Christine goes to Axel's nearly unconscious body, like to check up on him. But back in Pakistan, Doug and Elena, they're being followed. So Doug's like, you know what? I got it. Like, I don't trust me. I don't plan to die. But you're gonna go find this other hacker and see where Skinner is. So Doug pulls over in that vehicle. Elena's gone, obviously, and they see this. So they run Doug over with the car, and Doug shoots the guy's tire so they can't chase her. So she's in Pakistan. And her fever's kicking in, like she's like panting, like she can't really run. But she finds a truck for the other hacker she was looking for, and as she's like knocked out, she just passed out unconscious. And the girl's just like, "Oh, shit, let's get you up." All right, let's get you up. So I guess they're gonna work together to find Skinner. I guess that's gonna be the penultimate, and I guess the finale is trying to convince him, "Why should I give you all the cure?" So we'll see what happens with that. Next up, I'm the evil lord of the Intergalactic Empire. This is the penultimate for this one as well. Liam is making the comeback after reinforcement showed up. He's slicing and dicing away from these pirates. And it's getting to the point where Goaz is like, you know what? Just get rid of all the henchmen. We're going to escape. Like, I don't care if they die. Let them die. I only care about the people I'm close to. Like, all right, we're going to try to do that. They can't escape. Force field, boom. So Liam gets onto the enemy ship. So it went from a 3% chance of surviving to now 80%. So Liam thinks he's winning. Like, all right, I won. I'm gonna go hunt the stuff. And they see a couple of guards there. Like, oh, don't stop right there. So, like, you cannot pass. And Liam just unsheaths the sword for like a second and closes it. It's like, you guys coming? It's like, what? Like, they're dead. So again, they fall down, decapitated. It's like, we can go now. It's treasure. I want treasure. Fuck you guys.
Fuck
I'm
humans.
I'm evil. I want money. I want money and people. Like, yet they all praise him like he's a great guy. He's helping us out. He doesn't want any of us to die, even though he doesn't want to die because I don't want to lose any bad because I want people. Like I want everything. And people die. That means I don't have it. So you cannot die.
You know
that. I can't argue with that. All right?
fairly sound logic.
Goaz is trying to retreat, but the guide is like, all right, no, you ain't leaving. So I'm gonna give you power. Like I don't do this for people, but I need you to really beat Lee. So I'm gonna give you your body's gonna get an upgrade. So his skin's like fucking adamantium, indestructible type shit. So okay, now you're gonna go over there and kill him. You're gonna kill that kid right now. And get me that negative energy I want. So Liam, he finds the sword. He's like, all right, oh cool, it's a katana. All right, I'll keep it. And Goaz is like fight all these people. Liam, he comes to make a save. He goes with his regular sword. It's chipped. It's like, shit, I can't cut you. So he switches to the katana. And coincidentally, that one can cut adamantium. So he's slicing Goaz's arm off. While it's regenerating, he's slicing him. Goaz is like begging for his life. He wants mercy. He's like, no, I gotta bring you back for the bounty. I gotta bring you back alive. And they're like, yeah, it's the same reward, dead or alive. Like, oh, all right, I'm gonna kill you. All right, I get to chop your head off. Cool.
One less thing to worry about.
Yeah. So while Goaz is begging for his life, Liam just kills him. The guy ain't happy.
No, you don't say.
No, because that's why he brought him. That's why he brought him to this world. Because he gave him the worst parents. He gave him the worst teacher. Massive debt. All this, and he somehow turned it around for everything. Like he actually learned the technique that the sensei was bullshitted. The country's thriving. They're making jobs.
He's pretty good after all.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not why I brought you here. So he happens. Yeah, and if he gets fed good energy, it kills the guide. It's like, no, stop, be miserable. You little shit.
How dare you?
Yeah, all because of an AI made who does thinks of everything, even though AIs are hated here, but Liam's like, fuck these people. Like it's just you and me against the world, essentially. Fuck everyone else. Fun stuff. All right, moving on. And Shirley, they are people of 16 and a half now. Matthew's still dead. I'm upset. His heart attack finally kicked in. So I'm upset. And the Marilla, the other adopted one, she's going blind. That's why Anne gave up her scholarship so she could be with Marcilla because, who's going to take care of her when she's blind? No one. Her brother's dead and no other families. But Gilbert gave up his scholarship to give it to Anne because it's closer to home. So I guess I'll I'll go here. I'll go to the White Sands Academy. It's fine.
Mm.
Like I like the he likes Anne. Now Anne's like finally friends with Gilbert. It took a while.
Right.
But now Anne's being a teacher at the school, and so far it's not great so far. Like the kids are just they're not paying attention, they don't respect her. It's like, what do you even do, basically?
Mm.
So Anne's not ready to be a teacher quite yet. She will be. But yeah, that was really essential. Like just trying to find her footing for like growing up as his teacher. So we'll get more of the college arc, I think, for the second half.
Mm.
And you know, go marry that Gilbert. Go do it. I think I had two more. Which one do I want to do first? Fuck, they're both so good.
That's a good problem to have. I wish I had that problem.
It is. Let's do To Be Hero X. We go on to the next character. Her name is Queen. She's the youngest college graduate at 16. Like she's that smart.
Mm.
During the graduation ceremony, she talked about she wants to be the new Hero X. She wants to change the trust value point system.
Mm.
You know, something like except for women, because only one woman was ever to be X, and the entire time they've been doing heroes for the past 20 years. You know, people laughed at her, but like, you know what? If I like Walker type of thing, very smart with that agency. It got to the point where that we got another female hero, and I think her name. What is her name? I gotta find it. Hold on. Shut them up there. I think it starts with I'm not sorry. Boa. I'm sorry, Boa. Boa won after beating last year's winner in the finals of this gauntlet thing. That's how they kind of like basically the top like 10 or so heroes, they fight each other at least to the point where the two finalists, you win, you become X. You're number one.
Mm.
So Boa has it, and the agency's like, all right, cool. Boa, you won. So next year you're gonna drop it to Queen, like we said. And Queen's like, no, don't do that. No, I actually want to win it fair. And Boa's just like, no, fuck you, type of thing. Like I'm not your pawn, type of bullshit.
Mm.
So Boa's getting pissed off about it. She's Queen talking to Lucky Cyan. And it's like, oh, Cyan's gonna give her good luck. She's gonna win. I mean, she's gonna cheat, basically. Doesn't happen. Does not happen. And I want to get to what I really liked, which is pretty much at the end of it, because the finals were gonna be Boa and Queen as they fought. Queen made it to the finals. It's like Boa lost, and here's this guy. We don't know his name. White suit, white hair, glasses. He looks happy. They're getting ready to fight. It's over. He snapped his finger, all of a sudden you see Queen on the ground. Like, what happened? This guy out of nowhere, not in the hero registry either. He beat everybody. He's now X. And that's what we're going to call him because we don't know his name. So he is Hero X.
He's Hero X, yeah.
Yep. And the ratings are like, what the fuck? Like, who is he?
He's Hero X, bro.
So I was like, what does he do? What's his power? We don't know his power. That's why I love the mystery of that. It's like, you still know nothing. We finally see him after 11 episodes, and we know nothing about this guy. It's fucking, he just shows up, snaps his finger, he wins, leaves.
Sounds like a good time to me.
So, like, the guy, like, you know, he's in this building, like, he's in the top building right now. I'm pretty sure he moved in. So they go there, and, like, the top floor is, like, empty. So it's like, okay, where is he? You said he moved in. He in here. So, I think it's like a time or dimensional manipulation for X. Like, that's his power. But how they're like freaking show is OP as fuck. But it's funny, in the trailer, like, months ago, you see X in action. So I watched that clip because I never saw the trailer. Like, this guy's fucking cool. It's like, all right. So I'm intrigued to see where it goes. The first half ends Sunday. Well, it's still a 2-core, but it's like I'm so intrigued by all that. I like Queen. Fucking Boa, I can give or take her.
Mm.
When Boa is just basically she's just gorgeous and muscular and badass. That's it. That was all she has. Like one of the powers that she fucking had.
Right.
But so no, I'm like, heck, like okay, so we still got cliffhangers from like the first two arcs of what happened. We still don't get those answers yet. I feel like they're gonna happen soon though. We'll finally get those answers now that X is in the picture. We'll have to see everything go to current timeline. And all right, now finally Gundam G-Quux. Yeah, me and Sean just mentioned it. Like it's such a really good fucking episode.
Yeah, you fanboyed over it.
Oh yeah, Machu sees Neon. They are fighting. Dad realizes that, like, oh shit, it's you. Basically, well, I guess we're gonna have to fight now. Essentially, they were both looking for Shuji, who basically disappeared. But Char, he finally revealed himself to Lady Casilla, because this whole operation was to kill Casilla, but Char was disguised as another random army grunt. He didn't wear his mask, didn't have his uniform. His wore a regular standard outfit.
Mm.
So while Casilla was about to kill Char, because she's trying to convince him, like, get rid of the new types, just join me, forget all this happened, hail Zeon, basically.
Mm.
He's just like, no. So as she's about to shoot, Machu, she kind of got in the middle of it, got in the way, and you see the wall crack as Neon and her Gundam. So Machu and Char escape, and then Casilla is like yelling at Neon. We'll get to that in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But for Char, why he's doing here, he's what's that rose called? Hold on. Basically, the rose that's in the compartment, other timeline Lala, he's there to kill it, and Machu's like, no, I can't have you kill it.
Mm.
So like, so you're gonna have to, so like, then Char's like, well, then you're just gonna have to stop me, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So Char gets in the Red Gundam. He's gonna go because in the original Gundam, Lala is the love interest of both Char and Amuro Ray, and Lala does die in the original Gundam. In this one, she is alive in this parallel universe. So, but to get these parallel worlds, like to get restored, like this one has to die. The two cannot be in the same one.
Mm.
So, like it has to happen. And as Casilla was about to kill Machu when she came back into that room, Neon shot her. Neon shot Lady Casilla. She ain't dead yet. I was like, what the fuck? But she's like, I gotta leave. Sorry. And we got this next like Calamity Nova type of thing. That's the energy between the two worlds. It's coming soon, but it's coming from the other side, not the side that they're on right now.
Mm.
But as Char was about to land a blow on this thing, Machu gets in her G-Quest Gundam, blocks Char from doing what he's gonna do, and we see the spirit of Shuji. And it's like, I can't have you do that type of thing. Like, I know it's for Lala to protect her type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a light, and you see the original Gundam. I think that's Amuro Ray. Like, that's Amuro Ray's Gundam. We finally get to see it. I don't know if we're going to actually see Amuro, or is it just going to be the original Mobile Suit Gundam? Either way, that ending just made me happy. And it does confirm next week is the last one. So, like, all right. Because usually Gundams are, like, more than 20. This one is just a straight up 12.
Right.
So, like, damn. All right. Like, but given the context of what's going on in this story, it does make sense.
Right.
So, as long as they wrap it up nicely, I'm all for it.
Mm.
And that is it for me. That is it. That is my.
You know what I realized as we
What?
were talking, and while we were talking and listening, I was also doing some of my awards that I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
I also realized for Slimes, I gave you the episode 10 review, not the episode 11 review.
That's fine.
So really quickly,
okay.
Really quickly for Slimes, it all centers around, when it's all said and done, Basically the goddess that just moved into town, right, of marriage, has opposition with the main goddess that gave Azusa her powers, and then that main goddess has a problem with another goddess that basically is like she's all pissed off at her like value card, like praise card or virtue card or whatever the fuck it's called. And so they end up getting into a battle. Two goddesses get into a battle. And the main gist of it, which this is the nicest part of the season. That's why I was like, oh yeah, why didn't I talk about this? This is the best part of the season. Azusa, keep in mind the show. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and I've maxed out my power level. That's the name of the show. In the penultimate episode of season 2, Azusa has ranked up again. She is now God tier. She is no longer max level. She is beyond max level. She gained God tier status and is able to defeat a goddess. Yeah. And that's the biggest summarization of the show. So that was worth going back 2 seconds to say.
Very good. All right, we got 9 shows to go. Let's go. Let's start with Zatsutabi. I feel like last week should have been the finale, and the arc that's going on right now should have been like before.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like a finale, did it not? She's by herself for this journey. She reflects on her times.
Yeah, and everyone has their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, and now it's just, okay, I guess her last one is with her senpai, essentially. Like, okay, sure.
Okay. I feel like the last one should be like she finishes the thing and she goes on like a celebratory one or something, maybe, right? She finishes her manga.
Right, but I'm saying like it should be like the last trip, like herself.
Yeah, the last trip should be by herself, reflecting on the last year that it took her to make this manga.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, maybe the order's weird, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Chica takes Fuyune to where were they for this one?
I don't remember the place. I do remember the reason why I was so happy about this episode is because of the fact that they brought up the sunrise train. So a quick thing, a guilty pleasure of mine when I'm trying to unwind is I love looking at this YouTube channel called Solo Travel. Yeah. It's basically an ASMR travel channel, like for the majority of it, bless you, is in Japan. And this guy doesn't speak. He has funny dubs. And it's basically him doing all sorts of like traveling in Japan for food or scenery. And I've seen at least 2 or 3 videos of his and others of them taking the sunrise train. Everything you see in this episode regarding the sunrise train, from the filming of the decoupling, which is a huge thing in Japan. When trains fuck and unfuck, like it's a huge thing. People will gather on the trains, they'll take videos, they'll clap when it's done, right? It's a huge thing for some reason. So you see that the way that everything is laid out, it is exactly like you would see in the summarization videos. So I was really like, oh, this is really nice, especially having like a connotation to it. The price range was actually a little bit less than what it normally is. It's somewhere in the high 20s. They quoted it in the low 20s in Japan, but this is like a $300 like overnight train trip, basically.
Yeah, it's a 12-hour train ride. It's also to Izumo.
Yes.
But it's Fuya Chica, and and Fuya, she's not her energetic self, and we find out why in a bit. Because of fucking what's her name? Riri. It's because of Riri.
Riri, yeah.
For the stupidest thing. The stupidest thing.
Indeed.
Yeah, all for cream stew. Cream stew. Because one believes cream should not go in a stew. And then fucking Fuyu's like, all right, I'm breaking up with you. I'm basically not friends with you anymore. And then Riri's just like, okay.
Cool
Even though
story,
she's drunk. Like, yeah, all right, like you'll be back.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, I was like, all right. Yeah, and then fucking Chica's just like, yeah, that sounds like her. Okay. But they go on this bus. And they're trying to go to their next destination, but because they're run to the bus, they were going to be late. What was it? Was it for like a shrine or?
Just their next destination.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they got on the wrong bus, and their parents were like, "Well, we're gonna go where it takes us. Go with Christ, I guess."
And Fuyuni is freaking out, and fucking old girl's just like, "Yay, adventure!"
Yeah, Chica's just like, "I'm used to this shit."
Does this count as an adventure anime?
It is.
Okay.
You're exploring Japan. You're adventuring throughout different cities of Japan.
I don't know what's a lot of mine are as I'm going through my awards.
Yeah,
I don't know what qualifies.
it's like it's adventure slice of life.
I knew it was slice of life.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, those are the only two for it. It's basically, hey, you want fish? You want to know a hot tub? Watch this. You want to know the hot springs? Just shrines. Here you go. Watch.
This is a perfect summarization of things to do in Japan. Easily.
Yeah, if you're going to Japan, definitely watch it.
For sure. If you have any inclination to want to do something other than the tourist loop,
just Tokyo, Kyoto, or Osaka.
yeah, do this. Watch this show.
Yeah, and this is like one of the second least populated, one of the most chill parts of the country.
The 3 shows you need to watch is this, Hokkaido Gals, and Okinawa Girls.
Pretty much, yeah.
Those are the 3 you need to. If you care about Okinawa, watch that one. If you care about Hokkaido, watch that one. If you care about the rest of Japan, watch Zatsutagi.
Yeah. No Shuji family children. We'll cover that with the finale next week.
Yes.
We just didn't have time, so. All right. Next up, Summer Pockets. We're back.
I didn't give a fuck until the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's why I said just watch.
You should have told me just skip the last 30 seconds.
Not dead. The next girl, not a dead one. Ao, the big tit, the big ass, shaved ice on the ass. That one. You guys remember her? Like 10 episodes ago.
You know what's hilarious? So when the episode first dropped with that shot of her like changing, my perverted ass took a picture on my phone of it. And so I was going through my pictures the other day and I was like, why do I have this random anime girl's ass like picture from my TV on my phone? Because I remember I've done this plenty of times for Takemine and put them in my hidden folder. So I was like, why did I put this in hidden folder? And then this came up and I was like, oh, it's from her. Yes.
Again, the same shot, verbatim.
It is.
Yeah.
Half this episode is just rehash of everything they did.
Yeah, but in the perspective of Ao and Umi. And she kind of gave a spoiler, fucking Umi's calling Hyrie dad. I'm like, wow, okay, just say that's your dad. Okay, fuck. So who's the mom? Which of the dead girls is the mom? Which one of the ghosts is the girl? Is the mom? And fucking Ao is a closet perv.
That's why she's the best girl so far.
Yeah, but I still like Kimone.
That was the first one, right?
Yeah, the one with the suitcase.
Yeah.
I still like her.
Yeah, she was solid.
Yeah,
but she's dead. This one's not.
Well, it's ghost fuckers. I want to fuck a ghost.
That Ghost Hunter, Ghost Fucker.
It's Ghost Fuckers. Yep, best show ever.
Who are you gonna call? Ghost Fuckers.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a ghost. You just gotta fuck it. You don't even know. Just fuck it. And all of a sudden, in this one, Umi cannot make fried rice to save her life.
She put sugar instead of salt.
Yeah, she was fine 10 episodes ago making the shit. Now in this one, all of a sudden she can't cook it. Did the wrong butterfly go in her body?
The one that can't cook.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know their deal.
Mugu?
No, and the answer's just like, well, I'm still carrying the same boxes. You can go away. I don't need you yet. I'm still carrying that one box.
Matt, all I'm hearing right now is womp, 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 womp.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah, and I was basically, I'm the Shrine Maiden. I do this at night. And don't go there at night. I'll kill you. I'll kill your family.
No one's allowed.
No one's allowed. I'll kill your family.
Yeah. I have no family.
Well, Hyra's like, well, joke's on you. Grandma's dead.
Uh-uh.
So nighttime comes. You have to see an owl in like a day. And sees a light by the trees. He goes there. Sees her in this cute little yukata, whatever she's wearing. And he sees these butterflies. And he snaps on the twig. Like, oh, who goes there? And then Hyra's like, what's with those? Like, oh, you can see them. So I guess she's the guardian of the island. I don't know.
But that's Umi. Umi's the fucking the other realm.
Yeah. But I guess I was like the one at the living realm, while Umi's the dead realm.
I really want to give this up, and then they intrigue me. Every week, it's like, give me an excuse to give this up. Give me an excuse to drop this.
And this is the halfway point.
And this is the halfway point. And they finally bit me at the halfway point.
Yep.
You could guess where this is going to go on my awards.
Yeah, I actually didn't give it anything. So.
Oh, it's getting something, all right.
I got I don't disappointment. I got plenty of disappointment. So.
I don't.
Well, no, that's easy for you. I have plenty.
I don't have much, so
yeah.
Check.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Rocky's Ladies Modesty. Back to our lesbian band camp.
They just need to fuck. They need to fuck.
They all do behind closed doors.
Have an orgy.
While Arisu just films it all.
This is female given without the fucking. And I haven't even seen Given, and I understand that. It's female given without the fucking.
I know. Shariah is teaching Lily some, a little bit guitar more. Like, hey, you're sucking, do this, get some oomph in it. Flick it like you're flicking the bean, damn it. Come on. Like,
yes.
Basically.
No remorse.
Like you want a tunnel wash Ota? You better play that guitar very good. That's my ex you're gooning over.
Only she can verbally abuse me.
Yes. But fucking Tina, all of a sudden, after Shirai's like, hey, you still suck. But you were able to get out of it. So I guess you did okay. So Tina's like, are you actually a nice one? Like, what? No.
You still suck.
No, you did shit. I'm just...
You're less shit than before, but you're still shit.
I was like, nah, Shirai's a nice girl.
She's the Gordon Ramsay of fucking band playing, apparently.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna belittle you, but I'm gonna pull you to the side of the other room. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? You stressed?
You need some bean flicking?
Yes. I'll tell you how Otaha does it when she does the drums, but
you don't know where that guitar pick's been.
Yeah. But the second half of this is basically Lilisa bumping to Yaoi.
Not the kind of anime.
No, not the boys though. This is a girls only Christian school, damn it.
Quote unquote Christian.
Yes. Basically the former noble maiden.
Yes.
Yeah, she wants Lisa to show her around. Basically, don't you have the meeting? Like, oh yeah, I don't care from Lee. Fuck them.
Fuck that meeting.
Yeah, I was really good at the harp. Like you're like, oh, this all takes me back.
Well, we found out.
Goes to the dean's office. Like, oh yeah, Lisa, why are you here? Basically, she wants to listen on how can she be the next noble maiden. Basically, be yourself. Essentially.
But
we go. She takes her back to the car. It's like, well, I hope you maybe next time you visit, you can play the harp. Oh, darling, I gave that up.
Fuck that harp.
Like, why? But that said it's not ladylike. So what about the guitar? Yeah, I want that one about the guitar. Besides, it's just a phase.
You just do it for fun. Just don't have too much fun.
Yeah.
It's like flicking the bean. Have fun. Just don't do too much.
Yeah. And then Liz is just like,
this fucking whore.
This fucking cup.
I'll show you.
So she storms off, grabs up to her by the wrist, angry. She pulls her to the chair. No kidding. No, she just grabs the guitar and actually plays more aggressive. Like, oh shit, this is good. Like, I just want to say, fuck you.
Ultimate bean flicking.
So Otaha, she made a mess on the floor, gushing.
Clean
up on aisle 5.
Waterfall.
Yep. And then this episode ends with essentially the gay version, the boy band of them.
I didn't see this. Whoa, the boy band.
Yeah, basically they got a call from the person that ran the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Like, hey, weird crowd, weird turnout, you didn't get any applause, but they want to see you again. You
Was
want
this an after credit?
Yeah.
I didn't see the after credit.
Yeah, it's like, so how about it? You guys want to perform again? And on like the other side of someone's limo, you see four boys. It's like, we're gonna rule this up. I guess none of the ballad bands are just like, we'll show whoever else is involved. Like we're the main band.
Women belong in the kitchen. Men belong on stage.
These are the only men we've seen in this whole show outside of the orchestra, like one of the earlier ones,
And like a brief glimpse of her dead father.
or the one that he just skipped.
Or we
out.
presume he's dead. Maybe he's fucking.
He just left. Like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck your crazy mother.
For real.
Because
maybe the mother's a bitch and she cheated on him.
I don't know. I need to know what the fuck happens.
I don't think we'll find out.
I probably not, but god damn it, I would love to. All right, moving on. Vigilante.
Solid.
Basically, they're getting ready for the concerts. Figured out who's gonna do what. The two twins are like, hey, why is horrible singer with the big ass in center? No. Like, yeah, right. She's a shitty singer, but she has more fans than you. So I'll tell you.
It's real life.
So they're like, all right, fine. Let's dance around her, I guess. I don't know.
And then they want us to feel bad for the fucking girls.
Yeah, and then you get two band members flirting with each other. That who cares?
Yep.
First, they're like, oh, who the fuck are you? Like, you want to go after practice? Do some munching. munching sucking. You want 69? I don't know. This is
69
weird.
me, Don.
I forgot all about that until now. Thanks. Her impressed. So, montage for the bandmates while Pop is just singing, eating at Koji's apartment while one of the twins hurts their ankle.
Womp, womp, womp.
Womp, womp. So Pop just goes, you know what? How about you guys be center? You guys, you don't want to dance much. I'll just pop. Booty pop. My pop in the air. Like, that's fine. I'll be in the back. It's cool. It's fine.
No, let's put the cripple girl in the front instead.
Yeah, exactly. While it's going on, Midnight comes in. I forgot she's dead. She's still dead.
Oh, that's right. She did die, didn't she?
Yeah, she is dead. So Coach is like, oh man, hey Pop, be like her, be sexy like her, and just
eats a fucking punch in the ribs.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is smile.
I want to know who's the baby they made.
What, Koichi and Pop?
Yeah.
I don't think they got together at the end.
You don't think so?
No.
Does Koichi get with Senpai?
I don't know. I think Chris said Koichi studies abroad in America to be a hero. While all like earlier seasons happen.
That's so random.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess the other girl put in a good word for him. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows when that's gonna happen? Aizawa is fighting one of the queens. Another mixed match. Neck, patty whack, give a dog a bone. And Knuckle Duster finds his daughter.
Yes.
I was like, all right, like found you, like you're coming home. Like, I don't know who, dad, mom, who's a family? What's a family? So Knuckles was like, oh, well, how about I tase you?
With family like that, who needs friends?
Yep. So like, how about I just tase you, knock you out, and drag your ass back? They're fighting back and forth, and then fucking stuns her. Knuckle Duster's ready to fight. He's ready to throw hands.
Bro, needs to beat the shit out of his daughter.
Someone
should put that on Twitter and be like, this is what happens when you don't hit your child. This bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, be like Knuckle Duster, people.
Be like Knuckle Ducker. Knuckle Ducker. What the fuck?
Knuckle Duster.
Knuckle Duster.
Yes. I was waiting for all of them to show up and just fuck everything up.
Shame.
Yeah. Shame it didn't happen yet. I know. Yeah, we got 2 more of this. I didn't like the first half. Second half was better.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Matt. Before we continue,
Yeah.
I'm looking at my top 13. I don't give a rat's ass about anything other than my top 5. I don't give a fuck about any of these shows.
I care about my 7, and that's the ones that are gonna be my year anyway, because 7 from the season.
Witch Watch and Demon King that I can't put on here would have easily made into fucking 6 and 7 easily.
I don't even think Demon Sword. Honestly, with Demon Hunter, if it did finish here, it would probably be at like 8, maybe
It's
7.
It's
It fell off with
it's
some of these
7.
episodes.
It's 7. I would put
Like,
Witch Watch.
it had the best premiere. A
at
few
6.
episodes were good, but the rest are like, I just didn't care.
Nah, I would put Witch Watch at 6 because it's so fucking funny, and I would put Demon Hunter at 7.
Yeah.
And then my top 5 is
And would have been in my top 5. Same with Hero X, but they're carrying over.
I don't give a fuck about any of my shows, dude. This is honest to God, looking at this 13, this is the least invigorated I've been in a 13, maybe in the history of us doing this show over 4 years. I don't give a fuck about any of my shows up until
We did miss our 4-year anniversary.
Yes, we did. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Tita. Yeah, because I was away. I was unavailable.
Yeah.
So happy 4 years, people.
Happy 4 years. We're like old married couple now at this stage. Forget the anniversary. Don't do nothing for it.
Yeah, it's like you know who we are. You know where we are. You probably don't even know this is 4 years, people.
We made it through a whole pregnancy, or not pregnancy. Fuck am I saying? A whole presidency together.
We did.
We made it through a whole president. 2 presidents, a whole presidency.
Yeah.
Here's to another one, buddy.
Yeah, here's to another one.
Anyway,
moving on. Let's do Shoshimin.
A show I give a shit about.
Yeah,
I'll let you
talk about this one. So you were excited, so I'll let you take this one away.
Shoshimin was incredible. Basically, we continue to see the fucking bitchy nurse. This nurse has been bitchy this whole time. And while we see the bitchy nurse continue to kind of act out, we get more flashbacks of what happens at the end of
like the last time this happened with
the last time this happened with his name Hayaka or whatever his name.
Imagine this was the nurse.
Huh?
Imagine this was the nurse that just runs these kids over and just makes them suffer at the hospital.
Dude, I mean after this, how can it not be the fucking nurse?
Yeah. I'm thinking it just runs them over like. I guess we'll take care of you.
But yeah, no. What's his name? Let me find out the fucking names.
Which one? Kengo or
no. The guy that he's been Hisaka. There we go. I got it.
Okay.
All right. So we basically see the culmination of what happened earlier when they were in the end of middle school with Hisaka, and when it's all said and done during this episode, you see what's his dick? Jogoro. Kobatsu. You see him basically talk to who he ends up presuming is the driver of the attack. And soon after he has this conversation, he reveals everything to him of what he's found out. We see an article that the driver was arrested for hit and run. So the mystery is basically solved. And at the end of it, we see him try to greet Hisaka. And Hisaka is like, fuck this guy. And it kind of makes Jogoro sad. And at the end of the school day, he asked to speak to Jogoro, and he's like, I spoke to your dad, or who I presumed was your dad, and tells him all the stuff that happened. And he's like, wow. He's like, I told you one thing and you went and did all this. And he's like, yeah. He's like really happy and excited. Hisaka proceeds to slap him in the face and says, you're so annoying. And that's how that ends. That sequence ends. But before that, I should say, before he figures that out, we also see a key piece. And that is when they go to the school, they end up they find with all the snooping that they do, they discover that the person Hisaka was with was a high schooler. And her friends, when they were talking to a couple of the high school friends, were saying, oh, it's Emmy from nursing. And so that's interesting. Basically, we learn a couple things after this sequence that happens, right? Kobato wakes up and he keeps reading the notes that Osanai gives him. And one of the notes is give the plant some water. He gives her a dying plant. He's like, give the plant some water, and he does give the water that he's been given, which was interesting. And he basically is kind of awake, and Osanai comes to check on him, and he's awake. And they start talking, and we actually get for the first time a heartfelt moment with Osanai. Osanai actually gives up like her feelings and was like, "I'm so grateful that you're alive. I thank you so much for making
I'm
sure."
a little upset that she's still not a manipulator.
You,
Like,
so you don't believe her.
It was just that one time in season 1 that like all of a sudden change of hearts, I guess.
I mean, trauma will.
Or she's still lying.
I mean, bro, trauma can change a person. You know.
Yeah.
And life altering experiences can change a person. She almost died twice.
Yeah.
So
this happened twice.
Yeah. So she, for the first time, she gives up her real heart and was like, I'm grateful you're alive. I'm so thankful you saved me. I'm so happy I could talk to you. And then basically, Kobato's like, how did you know I was being drugged from the water? And we find out that the box, throughout the episodes, we see Kobato eating chocolates from a box as he reads the notes.
Yeah.
Well, Osanai went and put a fucking tape recorder in a false bottom in the box and basically has been recording the like conversations that he's been having.
Yeah,
and she was able to do after dinner, when he drinks water, he falls asleep. And it's been a long time since he's been in the hospital. He should have gotten out by now.
Yeah.
So she's deducing that somebody's doing something to him to keep him in the hospital. And over the last couple episodes, he's been saying like, oh, when can I go? When can I go? I want to go out. And the nurse is like, well, why do you want to go out? And we're like, oh, they want me to help with the police investigation when we're done. And you see the nurse acting funny. So he asks Osanai, he's like, hey, do me a favor. Can you take me to the bathroom? And she takes him to the quickest way to the bathroom. And he notices a nurse at the nursing station. He's never seen this nurse before, but notices that the nurse is wearing something specific. Interesting. They return to the room, and we see a figure in a hood with a kind of like a mask, and it's the nurse. And basically, we get our confirmation of the mystery in that room. Osanai and Kobato are very cautious as we see the creepy nurse there. The nurse has some excuses for things, but basically they deduce that the nurse has been drugging Kobato and hitting him in the leg, so his leg doesn't heal as thoroughly throughout this process, because the nurse doesn't want Kobato to go and reveal what he knows. And we find out the nurse is Hisaka's girl, who he was with before, Emmy. And the episode ends very dramatically as basically she's cornered. She doesn't know what to do. Osanai looks at her hand and she's like, why are you hiding your hand? And she pulls out a fucking axe, a pickaxe from her back.
Jesus Christ.
And swings it at them. And the episode ends with a cutaway shot and a thud, like a ping thud, meaning she hit something. What or who she hit, we don't know.
She hit Osanai.
That's what you're hoping for.
Look, we'll see what happens, but I'm just like...
This was an incredible episode. This is the best episode they've produced of the series.
Yeah, but this could be our closer, but we're going to wait for that finale.
No, that's fine. This is a good...
I'm just saying, though, for the people. We probably would have done this as our closer if we weren't saving it.
Oh, yeah, for next week.
Yeah. Watch it be anticlimactic.
I don't care, bro. This is
still this bumped up a little bit for me. So
this is deep in the 10. That's all I'll say. This is deep in that bitch.
Exactly. Moving on.
I forgot to say, by the way, the name tag is what she was missing. She never wore her name tag.
Oh, okay, that's right.
She never wore her name tag when she was with Kobato because she didn't want Kobato to see her name.
Yep.
Emiko. Yeah. Emiko Hisaka, which means she probably married Hisaka.
Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, hey, you want to kill my old friend?
So this is revenge plot times like 1,000.
Yeah. They waited the long game, the long-term storytelling.
This is kind of erased like in a way, don't you think? Not as good, but
a little.
A little erased.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we get to Apothecary because damn,
This was a great episode too.
this is like these last ones we're going to talk about are like these are really good.
Now we're getting into the top 5 of the season for the majority of us.
Yeah. But then we let the Mamo question Lulan like, who the fuck are you basically? Like, it's like, what do you want? Why are you doing everything?
Yep.
And basically fix past mistakes. And the only way she feels like she can forgive herself is if she destroys the stronghold. Because she knows her mom's a lost cause.
And she knows everyone's gonna die anyway, so
yeah, so I may as well do it. And Lulan's already content on she's not coming back.
Yep.
And Mama's just kind of like in her head's like, why do I care for her? Like, she can go die, but I'm selfish. I'm like, wow, she's actually cared about people. Like, wow, grow for her.
Oh, character development.
Yeah, it took like 50 episodes. Yeah, because she's been alone like as a kid. I was like, now I actually kind of have friends.
Yeah. Not only that, she recognizes her plight. Like, she literally aborted her babies.
Yeah.
Like, she fucked the Emperor and was like, nope, don't want to fucking deal with this. Pop.
Yep. So Mama doesn't want her to go, but Luan's like, like, give me a hairpin. If I see you again, I will give it back, or I'll sell it. Whatever comes first.
It's fine.
Yeah. Mama was like, Jinchi won't care. Well, he'll care, but
I'm gonna fuck him anyway.
You gotta go a frog season.
It's inevitable.
It is inevitable, especially after what happens in a little bit. But Lulan goes to her mom's room, smacks a bitch, tells her dad, "Hey, want to forgive yourself? Do the right thing."
She smacked the boy's mom.
Yeah,
that they got fucking killed. I was surprised they didn't do the revival.
It seems like they're not gonna do that now. They're buried now. They're buried.
Nah, they're just dead.
Yeah, there's like, bury the body. Yeah, well, the guy's like, hey, bury the bodies because they're not gonna give a shit about them. So
I'm not even gonna lie, dude. The first thing I thought of when I saw the children dead, it's gonna sound really dark, but it's so apropos, is Joseph Goebbels. When Joseph Goebbels went and killed his 6 children with cyanide before he and his wife killed themselves before the end of the war.
All right.
After Hitler died.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. They killed the 6 children, and there's like 5 of them. I think there's 5 children. So they killed the 5 children with poisoning, and then they're going off to die.
Yep. But now Lulan smacked the bitch. Told the mom like daughter, what are you doing? Why are you being expressive? Why are you not Dalai? Like, nah, it's over. Like, screw this. Screw you. I blew up your gunpowder areas.
Yep.
And there's an avalanche. That was by lock-in, but
yeah, that was by lock-on. But the avalanche, there's no weapons. You have no gunpowder.
And really nowhere to escape.
Yeah. Dad, be useful for once.
Yeah, so Dad be useful for once, and the mom's gonna go down with the ship. She gonna die. She gonna go have her men fight for her.
Good.
Yep. Also, Jinshi in that armor, bam. He was ready for battle.
Hey, Husbando might have gotten wrapped up there.
Oh yeah, he fucking has one. But I like how he last locked himself. Like, so how did you know it was me? Oh, same height, weights. It's not hard. If anyone looked at books, it's not hard.
And his son is like, oh, it's a shame you weren't a woman.
Yeah. Like, how he disguised himself as a woman? One man look.
Well, he's got one of 2 holes of a woman.
Exactly.
That bussy.
They got that bussy. Let's go. So they charge the strongholds. Jinshi is reunited with Mao for a little bit.
I just want you to know, by the way, we said the word bussy and we lost 3 viewers.
That's fine. That's fine. They can go. They're not cool enough. They're not fucking cool enough for the Bussy Club. But even Mao was like, I miss this. I miss this with him. This back and forth. Yes, about the blood, but some of the guys came in. And basically, Jinshi's going to battle. The guy takes the kids, like he's got to bury them because they're not gonna do anything for them. We'll do it for you. So what do you want? I guess save people as much as you can, or stop somebody. Stop Lulan, I guess.
Sure.
Get her back. Don't have her leave or die.
Right.
So we'll see how that episode goes. I can't wait. That's next week.
Yes, because
I had to remind myself that.
Such a drag.
It is, but like it'll end on time. That's all I care about. I care about it ends on time.
Mendoxe.
Next up, Windbreaker. Our boy Yamato Endo, this guy.
Badass.
Another badass, handsome too. He's got that cool voice.
Oh, you like the tattoos? That what gets you?
Oh yeah. It's like, oh
Tattoos
yeah.
get you going.
Trying to figure out who. Nice guy. Who else is? I know I heard the voice. I'm trying to see from where. Like it's not Ron, right? From Deductions.
I don't know. Let me see. What do we say? We're Windbreaker.
Oh, Shotaro. Okay.
Shotaro from
JoJo. He's JoJo from JoJo.
Oh. Who else? He's Ahmed from Lazarus.
I'm watching dubbed on that one, so.
Fuck. All right, well, he's a Japanese.
Yeah, that's all Max gives you actually. The dubbed.
Yeah. He's
Irwin and
he's Sagara from Kenshin.
yeah, and he's Irwin from Attack on Titan.
That makes total sense.
So there you go. We know where he's from.
He's Goa from Oshinoko.
I think he's in.
Oh shit, he's Grambel from fucking Slime, the fucking evil guy.
Oh, okay.
The evil guy from Slime. You're not watching Slime though. You said you don't watch Slime.
That's right. I'm not, but I do watch clips.
Yeah, so he's the evil guy. He's Seiyu from Boss's Goofy. He's
the Tokyo Revengers. He's Yashiro.
Revengers. Oh, he's fucking Kyosuke from Horimiya.
Oh,
What? He's Vengeance from Clover.
He's Vengeance. He's
Theodore from High Card.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Jotaro from fucking.
Yeah. So there we go. Jotaro Kujo. There. But he's.
I'm curious. I'm going down the list now to see if there's anybody else I know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's fucking Nekota from Uramichi.
The purple hair one, or
like kind of pinkish brown. He's one of the brothers, I think. He's also Philip Grey Rat from Mushoku Tensei. What else? Oh my god! Now you got me going down a fucking list. Yeah, Irwin's probably.
Yeah,
Irwin and Jotaro are his two biggest ones when it's all said and done.
But basically, he's
Anyway.
talking down on the old gang, and he wants Sakura.
He likes him.
Yeah, like I like you, and I want you.
I want
do
people.
the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The trust
Evil
is
people
yours.
want people.
Yeah, and he's like, he doesn't give a shit about the people he hired to kidnap this girl. Doesn't even say why he wants to go, because he was hired to hire people. And then Tsubaki and what's the other guy's name?
The manager.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think it's Kengo.
Kanji, sorry. And Tsubaki and Kanji, they're trying to attack Endo. It's just not working. He's like dodging. He's not fighting back either.
No,
he's just like I was gonna leave, but I want to have fun now. Like
someone should have dubbed. So as he was dodging, someone should have dubbed "Can't touch this." Dun dun.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go fight now. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna go fight you guys.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Yeah, and that one guy that leads the group.
Oh, Shizuka, whatever the fuck his name is. Suzuri? Suzuri.
Um,
It's Suzuri. Suzuri.
Suzuri. Okay, I believe you. Or
It's Suzuri.
yeah, Shuhei. Okay.
Yeah, Shuhei.
Yeah, Shuhei. He's like, wait, no. Like, I'm sorry. It's all because of me. He's groveling.
Kick
Like,
my
hey.
ass, not their ass.
He's like, you know, it's kind of sad actually. Like you grovel like he's actually laughing. It's like, you know what? You know,
I've had a lot of men grovel, but you take the cake, buddy.
you know, I'm gonna go. You killed my mood for fighting. I'm just, I'll tell the guy to call it off. He'll listen to me. Just
the old man.
Just don't talk to me again. just go away.
Yeah, just go die in a corner.
Yeah. Then we get to current time. While everyone's eating, celebrating, the Sakura's like, "Why is everyone happy?" like, dude, chill. Like, there's nothing to do. Like, what's done is done.
Right.
So just shut up and eat.
And then Shuhei gets to eat and play video games.
Yeah, the two things he's never got a chance to do.
A proper meal and video games.
Yep, a proper meal and the Switch, play Mario Kart.
Hey, matters.
Yep. Yeah, Tsubaki called the captain. Like, hey, Endo showed up.
Got a problem, bro.
He's like, all right, come in the morning.
I do come in the morning. Every morning.
He does. Oh, yeah, he totally does thinking about him. So Sakura, Hayato, and Nire, they go on top of the school. All the guards, all the captains, their sub-captains.
Yep. The big four and their sub-captains. Yep.
Like, we gotta talk to you.
And Sakura's just there like, man, fuck these guys. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's the four kings and their vice captains.
Yeah, dude, they will clap you in a second. Tsubaki will
literally clap on cheeks.
Yeah, and put your soul back in your body to do it again. So stay in your fucking lane. So yeah, we got one more. That ends in 2 days.
And I imagine that's just going to be the setup for season 3.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're totally getting season 3.
I kind of wish this would have been the end.
I think so. I thought so too, but I guess it's gonna be like the meeting. Like, all right, this is
what
he is.
To set up who Endo is and what they're gonna do, and then next meeting will be like, or the next season will be like a build up. Of it. Like the first couple episodes will be a build up, and then they'll get like a time and place where we're gonna fight, and then they'll get their asses kicked, and then they'll lick their wounds, and then Sakura is gonna be the one to galvanize everybody for a second battle, probably. I'm just saying this is all stuff off the top of my head, the way that I project it.
Right.
I've never read the manga, so I don't know.
Right. Our co-main, Kowloon.
This is such a good fucking show.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Yeah, we do.
But Gwen is talking to Kudo, like, hey, you're like, you're real, I'm real, like, like, you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave eventually.
Nah, why would I want to do that?
Yeah, it's like he knows about Kowloon. He knows how it works. Like, he knows what to do, not to do. My dead wife's here. She's still thick. I mean,
she still feels the same. She feels better, probably.
Yeah, probably, yeah. I like this one better than his dead wife.
When they had sex, was she a virgin?
No.
When they like remade her, did she have a hymen?
I don't know the details of the making of the other type of thing because we don't know how the fuck this happened yet.
It's our show, Matt. Come on, this is the joke where you're like, ha ha ha, baby, I guess.
I already said. I was like, I guess, sure, sure. You could pop the cherry twice in 2 different entities. I feel like your dead is. I guess, is a form of necrophilia. I don't know.
Oh my god, you took it to some place I was not.
This counts as first base.
It's his first base.
Yes.
Fucking the reanimated corpse of his wife.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking.
There you go. She's a walk-in necrophilia.
Oh my god.
Look, she's still hot. Like I said, she's better looking than the other ones, than the Kujirai B.
Oh, that one's spicy.
Well, I like the other one better. The hair, the face, the voice. Just
Man.
put that on Kujirai B, and then sure.
All right.
But
Anyway.
but anywho, Zhao Hei doesn't want to kill Kujirai.
No.
Is that like what? It's like even though the who the Yulong.
Yeah.
It's like they do it. Just totally do it. You should totally kill her. She's a generic. Just do it.
I'll give you anything.
Yeah, anything.
Don't you want to go back to normal?
Don't you want to be who you were? Who you used to be?
Who was that, Matt?
The other Xiaohei we seen running around.
Girly Xiaohei.
Girl Xiaohei, yeah.
So apparently Xiaohei was once a gender bender.
Yeah. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later. But Kujirai, it's like I found another clue. It's at this dark, this awful alleyway there where Kudo does not want me to go to.
Yeah, we find out it's the northern part of Kowloon. It's
Like
known
where
for
the
drugs.
where the landlord is.
Yeah, drugs, violence, that type of thing going on over there.
Yeah, because Kujirai B always handled that no problem.
No, it was the opposite. Kudo didn't want Kujirai B to go there, and certainly doesn't want Kujirai C or A to go there.
Yeah, but she's still like I can handle myself. Fuck you.
Well, Kujo's trying to be the Kudo. Sorry, Kujo.
I know. Yeah, Kudo's trying to be Kudo.
Kudo's trying to be Kudo, but and that leads to what she sees. Because by the way, what Matt didn't say is she's galvanized by this because of what she sees in the glasses. If you remember in the previous episode,
she sees stuff from.
She freaks out. Yeah. And so
Kujirai
meanwhile, Yame is like, look at the glasses. I'll write down everything. Let's see what we can figure out. And so she sees the northern part and she's like, I'm gonna go. Yame is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you. And they freak the fuck out before they like turn around. But before they turn around, she pulls the talisman because she notices Kujirai B pull the talisman. And what does she find in the talisman in the back of it?
The sign that says like don't.
Computer errors. 403.
Oh yeah. Well, that was the previous week. That was last time.
Well, this week she continues to pull them.
Yeah. It was the error code. Like
yeah, she sees different. So she ends up pulling 30 of them. 20 of them are blank. 10 of them have something in there. 9 of them have 403s. One of them has a 212 or a 203 rather, a 203 error, I think, or a 202 error. But the 203 error in computer link is basically the request was successful, but the resources can't be pulled at this time. So interesting. And everything points to the Gene Terra as clearly being this impetus for this. But anyway.
But what you call it? They couldn't go any further because who had the apartment issues? The female Xiaohei.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a problem. Is like needs help, like fire alarm. So they see the male Xiaohei. It's like, hey, like Kujo's like, you know what? Okay, this is a good way for me to check it out. Here, you come with us. You help out with the fire alarm.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do. You're the handyman.
The handy fireman.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes there. And this, what caused that Xiaohei to disappear? Them being together, or
no? So basically, the point that I was trying to say before you said we'll get to it later is the fact that Gwen tells Kudo, "Hey, Xiaomei's a dude, right?" And he's like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, Xiaomei's always been a dude." And basically, Kudo and Gwen, this whole scenario happens with Kudo and Gwen because Gwen mentions to Kudo, like, things are weird. Like, I set up the cat station in the back of this restaurant for any of the stray cats so they don't get wet in the rain, and it's not there. As he's leaving the restaurant, he sees the cat thing there. Kudo had no idea about the cat thing, the cat shelter, until he mentioned it. And Kudo had no idea Xiaohei was a boy until he mentioned it. And he put 2 and 2 together. Xiaohei's a boy. I know a male Xiaohei. That must be the real Xiaohei. When Kudo put that 2 and 2 together, girl Xiaohei disappeared.
Yep.
Seeing girl Xiaohei disappeared made male Xiaohei pass out in shock. And basically, when he wakes up, he confesses everything to
like,
Yame.
Hey, let's be real. I was sent here to kill you. That other me is. And fucking Yame is like, hey, look, I've been manipulated by my mom. Like I get, like be your real self, be what you like, type of thing.
Yeah. Something we didn't mention also is earlier in the episode, she finally eats the candy that Yulong gave her, and that because it's from outside of Kulong, it's what like triggers her memory of what she remembered, what she discovered when she was in Hong Kong.
That's right. That's right.
And so that's kind of another
Yeah.
impetus why she's
Yeah. We also got a background on Miyuki and Yulong.
yeah.
They were they're brothers basically.
Yeah.
Just Miyuki was favored more than Yulong. And they're like, well, do I have to cut? Do I have to cut myself? So I'll cut my ears.
No, so it wasn't that. It was that he was more favored, but Miyuki wanted to join the Hebima group because he was promised like it'll save his mom. His mom
it's like, all right, like, well, cut your tongue, get this tattoo.
Yeah, we'll do everything we can to save your mom. And then the mom died, and then he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it was a waste.
I'll never forgive the Japanese."
Yeah, it was like, so yeah, it's like, sorry, he did it all for nothing, and they're like, well, we did all we could. Bye.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm gonna do with you.
We own you now, so fuck off.
Yeah, but yeah, Zhao Hei was that it? Yeah, Yame and Kujirai, they're going out. So okay, we're gonna go to Hong Kong. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
so you can find out more.
Yep.
So Before
they're leaving, Yao Mei gives Xiaohei the old clothes of the girl Xiaohei and was like, just because your generic's not here doesn't mean that isn't who you are. You should always, remember who you are and be who you are.
Yeah,
and gave her all the girly clothes.
Yeah, so like for the first time, they left Kowloon happy.
Yeah.
And because of this, they turn around. They see the dismantled Kowloon.
Yeah. There's two things.
They can't go back.
There's two things also that go to this point that Matt and I forgot to mention earlier in the episode. Two things. The first thing that Xiaohei mentions to them is that Kulong truly is based off of Kudo. Kudo controls everything in this mirage of Kulong. Anything that he doesn't remember or isn't aware of doesn't get built or isn't available. And everything that is as it stands is how he specifically remembers Kulong, which is why things are the way they are. And two, the second thing is that Yulong mentions it a while ago when he goes to the site. He pictures it and he's like, oh, the key to being accepted and being able to enter Kulong isn't longing or desire or need, it's regret. If you have any sense of regret, Kowloon will be available for you. You can stay in Kowloon. When you find redemption from that regret, you no longer need Kowloon. It's not available to you. And they left with a sense of accomplishment, and they were galvanized in their future endeavor, and that's what disabled them from being able to ever go back.
So now Jahe and Yabe cannot go back.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the episode ends with what's her face? Kujirai, just seeing them disappear in a sandstorm.
Yep. Like she knew that would happen, or
no, it's just a sandstorm. Like it kind of like it's like that barrier. The sandstorm is the barrier between Kudo's image of Kulong and reality.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like she knew once they leave, they can't see. It's like, you guys can go type of thing. Like, I got it.
Another thing we forgot to mention is the fact that when she wanted to go back, because originally she wanted to go back to the northern part. Specifically, she wanted to go back because after turning in the talisman, which is why I brought up the talisman earlier, she was given some drugs. And those drugs are probably going to be the key to why she died.
Probably. But we'll find out. We got 2 more episodes of this, so.
Man.
So it's really good stuff.
This is one of the best shows they've had in a long time.
Mm-hmm. And finally, our main event, Sword of the Demon Hunter.
Which we should have started in episode 1, and in hindsight, we fucked up.
Yeah, because that's still their best episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically like the second half with the whole sake thing. The more that people drink it, the more corrupted, they become abusive, aggressive.
Right.
So, so Jinya and what's the other guy's name? The talisman fellow.
Aki something.
Yeah, Akitsu.
Akitsu, yeah.
They're trying to find out clues. They found the guy that was selling it. Who'd you been getting it from? Like, oh, it's been her, it's her, it's me, it's not me. They just say, hey, you want to ruin people's lives?
Before that, though, they met up with the harlot, and harlot said, like, oh, he also heard that a blonde woman is behind it. And immediately Jinya gets like fucking frazzled. He's like,
yeah, because the only blonde woman he's known is his sister.
His sister.
When in the new demon form.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But no, they were interrogating the shop owner. We get a little flashback of her talking to the guy, like, hey, you want to make people suffer?
You want to ruin people?
Give them the sake. I guarantee you. Like, you can make demons, basically.
And we see that because earlier in the episode, fucking the next door neighbor that kept abusing his daughter, fucking kills her because he turns into a demon.
Yep, he drank too much sake, and someone else is drinking the sake.
Gee, Matt, who is that?
Fucking, was it Juzo or the father of
Juzo.
Yeah. And Natsu is the one pouring it for him. Like, hey, we have the sake here. You want some? Like, here, you can have some too. It's just one drink. It's just one sip.
Just one sip. And
I'm sure he had like fucking 6 by now.
He's probably. He's had multiple bottles. He's drank the shit every day. They were saying.
Yeah, and he gets no buzz.
I think it depends on who you are as a person. I think that's what's contributing.
Yeah. I would love to make my own sake, like homemade sake. Gotta figure out how to do it.
Probably tastes like shit, but it'll be a fun experience.
Oh, I'm sure. So we'll find out. Just gotta figure out what I need.
You got a month till I get there. You got exactly 30 days.
It's not gonna happen in a month.
Actually, I lied. You have 32 days because we'll see each other the 19th. I'll be there the 17th. 32 days until I see you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving down after work on the 19th. Yeah, you'll see him on the 20th.
Is it the 20th? I thought it was the 19th.
No, the show's the 20th.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Sunday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm driving down after work that day.
I don't know why I said that it was on the 20th.
I don't know. Usually they are, like, the Saturday. But, no, this one's a Sunday.
Okay.
There you go. You get me on my birthday weekend.
33 days until I see you.
All right, can't wait.
33 days until I get my sunglasses back after a
Get
year.
your glasses back. You'll be in my new car.
I'll be in your arms.
Exactly. Damn right. Getting drunk at Cheesecake Factory. I don't fucking know.
Oh my god. Bro date at the cheese factory.
Like a couple of white women.
I'm just embracing your culture, Matt. That's all.
No. Exactly. There's not much to see.
Just look at America.
In the Long Island culture.
That's the culture. It's America.
Yeah, that's America.
America.
Exactly. But yeah, Akasu and Jinya, they're fighting this guy, and he drinks a shit ton of bottles to become a
all
demon.
at once.
Yep, just like I'm gonna just gargle them all down, like and then we hear the sister basically, find me, I'm right here, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
But Akasu, like talking to you, it's like, all right, what's the deal with this woman? Like, you know what? If you're not gonna tell me, I guess personal. So you know what? You go. I'll take care of this guy because he's hard to kill.
Yep.
So go do what you gotta do and stop the guy stop the father basically because he's drinking this shit.
Yep.
Like they know he is because they know he got a bottle. So Junior's like running over there, and then fuck Axel's like, I thought Axel was gonna die. Like the sister was gonna stab him in the back once he's gone. that type of thing. But no, I have an ace card because I was going to use this Virginia just in case.
But I'm glad he's not here, so he doesn't see it anyway.
Yeah, like this old Emperor Thunder God type.
From China.
Yeah, from China, the Emperor of China.
The old Emperor of China.
So he's going in fist to fist with this demon. That's still going on. So
right.
And Virginia's like running towards the house. Like, I hope I'm not too late. Please don't be too late.
Meanwhile, just go.
And we get this. Yep. And like, find me. I'm right here.
I'm waiting for you.
Yep. So that's going to be a fun end of the first half.
It is, because it'll be the finale of the core.
Yep, and it's still going. So we'll see what happens. I guess the other half is going to be future time. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because we saw it a couple times, so
yeah.
So I guess that's going to be the thing. It's just weird being like being a 30-year-old man. All of a sudden, you have to be 16 in the future.
Well, he never went to school, to be fair.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see like what made him want to do that.
Probably a lead.
Or his sister's there.
His sister's probably in a different school.
Rom-com.
Yeah, the sister.
Happening.
She's the mysterious student council president that is like the ace of the volleyball
It's
club.
going to be Love is War, but it's an actual war.
Demon War.
Yep. And closing thoughts.
I can't wait for the other 7 anime that I have on my list to go away.
Yeah, next week we have end of Core 1 for Demon Hunter. We got the finale of Gundam, Windbreaker.
End of Core 1 of Pockets.
Yep, Boy Girl Friendship, Haran Sun, Shunji Family, Evil Lord, Lay's Modesty next week.
Majority of everything.
Yeah, like about a good half of them.
Yeah.
So we're excited for that. And then we'll have an actual finale the week after that. And I think July 9th is where we're going to do our awards.
I'm with it.
What?
Said I'm with it.
Yep, that will be a Wednesday, since we usually run a little long for that one. Right back down. Yeah. But yeah, with that, the cafe is closed. Thank you all so much for joining us. Follow us on various social media platforms. That is Facebook, Twitter, Threads, Instagram. Otalku Cafe Anime. Or, just type it in the Facebook. Give us a follow. Follow us on audio platforms, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon. Just give us a 5-star rating. It does help us out. We have video replays on YouTube, whether it's W2 Network and Dirt Sheet Radio. Follow me on Twitter, DamianPhoenix12, but Instagram, House of Cosplay. Follow Ethan at Showstopper24 or his Instagram, Anime Daisuke24. Thank you to Dirt Sheet Radio to Network for hosting us on their social media platforms. So give them a follow at W2Mnet or Dirt Sheet Radio. We'll be here next week. Oyasumi and good night, everybody.
The sun goes to sleep, I find myself in a heap because it hurts so much to be away from you. It makes my day when I get a text from you, but still I say goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I see your face, but hey, it's fine. I know everybody needs a little space. There's no one to blame. Goodbye again. Let's hope this isn't the last time that I hear your voice, but it's your choice. I can't keep you here forever. Just promise me that you'll come back.